Happy holiday, happy Labor Day weekend. And because it's all about work, okay, labor, it's all about work, we are going to be talking about working in the US legally, because we know that working without authorization could lead to some inadmissibility issues when it comes to immigration. Bijoux.ngwanda here, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And friends, we only have 8 people left. If you enjoy the content, please go ahead and share, like, and don't forget to comment below so that we can get those 8 subscribers, and we will get to the 10,000 subscribers so that I can do live sessions. And remember, when I do live sessions, I go deep answering those questions, especially those general questions. And this is the month of September, and remember that we are still waiting for those Congress to actually act, and September is the time, and September is the month that we will know for sure whether Congress will move forward with this infrastructure bill, which includes the pathway to US citizenship. Okay, let's get right into it. 5 popular ways to get a work permit, or in other words, 5 ways to work legally in the US. Let's start with asylum, the common one, asylum. Asylum, of course, you can work while your case is still pending with USCIS. How does this one work with this new law? First of all, you have to wait for 1 full year, 365 days before you become eligible to apply for work permit under the asylum petition. So once the 365 days has passed, then you become eligible to apply for work permit. You file your work permit application and you wait for the processing time. But certain people, especially people member from CASA or ASAP, when it's your first time applying for work permit and you use that CASA membership, what's going to happen is you're not going to pay for the biometric fee. Especially the first time, usually you don't pay for biometric fees, but I'm going ahead and talk about the renewal process here. You're not going to pay for the biometric fees if you have the CASA membership. That's come to asylum, okay? And then if you have a CASA membership and it is your first time applying for asylum, you will not wait longer. Some people wait 5, 7, 6 months to get a permit. I believe that with CASA or ASAP membership, first time applicant for asylum and then first time applicant for work permit, then they will not wait that long. They came with the 30 days, but now it kind of goes with almost like 90 days, then you have your work permit. Okay, marriage-based petitions, how this one works. How can you get your work permit when you apply under the category of marriage? So under the category of marriage, remember that there are steps. You have to get the I-130 petition for alien relative approved. Then you have to get the I-485 approved so that you become officially a green card holder. But in the meantime, can you possibly work? Yes, you can work. One way is once the I-130 is approved, you can apply for work permits and get work authorization while they're still processing the I-485. But the fastest way will be when you apply concurrently with I-130 and I-485. Please include your work permit authorization application, that I-765 form, so that you can get the work permit within 6 to 7 months while your application is still pending. And remember, you have to include it because you are not going to be paying the fees For the work permit, the 410, you will not pay it because you are applying under C9 type of category, okay? I-360, when it comes to VAWA petitioners or religious workers, the way this one works is for VAWA petitioner. If you want to get the work authorization earlier, you have to remember VAWA petitioner visa is immediately available. Then you have to apply with everything together. I-360, green card application, which is 485, and then the work permit authorization application, which is the I-765 form. And at that point, VAWA petitioner 2 will not pay for the I-765 work permit authorization employment form. They will not pay for those fees. So that's how you get it quicker. But if you apply only for I-360, that VAWA petition, then you have to wait for it to be approved before they can issue you a work permit. That's when you click yes, I want to work permit as well, but that has to be approved first. Then they will send you directly a work permit. Okay. When it comes to religious worker, again, when we're using the form I-360, religious worker visa is not immediately available. Therefore, you should wait for the approval of the petition I-360 before you apply. Most people with I-360, remember that petition for special immigrants, and we use it for VAWA, for physician, we use it for almost a lot of things. But remember that only VAWA petitioner, that's when visa is immediately available, so they can apply with everything together. But for other petitioners, unfortunately, you have to wait until the I-360 get approved before you get your work permit. I-140, this is employment, okay? Now we are on the fourth category. I-140, employment. I'm really gonna focus more on EB2 or EB1. This also has to be approved before you get a work permit. You can apply with it. You can apply with travel document together. You can apply with I-485 together, but unfortunately, it has to be approved before you get your work permit. U visa. Now they're saying that if they find a prima facie case of eligibility, meaning that if they find that more likely or not, you are going to be eligible for that U visa, the prima facie case, this evidence from the beginning has already been established, then you can also get your work permit without you waiting that long. Remember, with U visa, they used to wait 4 years before you get an approval. That's when you get your work permit. But now they're saying that while you can get your work permit before we go to that extent, as long as they have established eligibility, which is prima facie case has been established. Okay. Then we have F1 student or fiancé category. But with F1 student, really, what it is that you really have to follow those non-immigrant visa so carefully, because you don't want to violate anything, because that could lead to a 5 years ban. So you need either to consult with an attorney, or you need to consult with your school when it comes to work with authorization, of course, when it comes to F1 student visa. Okay, we talked about 5 ways, popular ways when people get work permit. They get it under marriage, they get it under special immigrant petition, VAWA petition, work petitions, or they get it under student visa, they get it under U visa, and they get it really under family. The only thing that I wanted to stress out is when it comes to family, if you want to get your work permit faster, really you have to apply because visa is immediately available. You have to put all the application together so that you can stand a chance to get your work authorization within 6 to 7 months prior to them deciding on your case. And then asylum, really after 1 year when you apply, if you're a member of a CASA or ASAP, then your work permit will not take longer to be issued after, of course, after the full year has passed. This was it. It is Labor Day. We want to put you back to work, and we are finding ways, legal ways to put you back to work. If your work permit has been denied, please try to contact my office so we can find out what was the reason for the denial. Consultation fees apply as usual to 2-751-2180. Please call tomorrow. Tomorrow is Labor Day. You can call tomorrow. I'll try to call you back. Again, call during office business hours so that I can get back to you, because remember, I am a solo practitioner. So when you call, usually you get straight to the voicemail, and then I get a way to either call you back or text you back. You can also email me, email on display. Until next time, bye-bye. Happy holiday, folks. Until next time.